Okay, students, we're here in the Unit 7 Right Triangle Trigonometry review. So, there's not going to be any actual test, Canvas test. This is the final activity for GAC 1 and in e-learning for the year. Before we get started, I miss you guys. I had a lot of fun teaching you guys with Mr. DeShetler and Mr. Vogt. I hope you guys appreciated the class. Hope you guys are staying safe. I hope to see you guys back at Darby next year. Bunch of good people in GAC 1, and I'm going to miss you guys. Alright? Anywho, enough of me showing feelings back to math. I got to be back to Ozbot now. Alright? Find the missing side link. Leave your answer in simplest radical form. So this is just a classic Pythagorean theorem. So something you guys need to nail, or just right triangles in general will be hard, is that's the hypotenuse. It's always opposite. Right angle. And it's the longest side. It's impossible to draw a right triangle on a flat piece of paper where the hypotenuse is not the longest side. These right here are legs. They form right angle, and they're shorter two sides. Alright? And not typically, we always call the hypotenuse C, and then A and B, doesn't matter which one's which. Alright, those are interchangeable because they're just the legs. So you're going to bash this all into Pythagorean theorem. You're going to get 8 squared plus 15 squared equals C squared. 64 plus 225 equals C squared. C squared equals 289. C equals the square root of 289. Now it says simplest radical form. I'm not sure if there's a square factor. Is there even factors? I don't know. 289 divided by, let's see, 5, 9, 1. So this is actually simplest radical form. Alright, this is exact answer. Remember that moving forward. Exact. Once I plug this into a calculator, square root 289, actually, excuse me, this reduces exactly 17. Brain fart, I struggled to find that. And then I plugged it into a calculator. Oops. So that's the simplest form. Alright. Woo! Alright. Now, moving forward, right angle. So this has to be C. It called this B, so cool, that's A. So A squared plus B squared equals C squared. 6 squared plus B squared equals 10 squared. 36 plus B squared equals 100. B squared equals 64. The square root of both sides, and B equals 8. That's how you do that problem right there. Nice. Alright, then we got some follow-up problems. Alright, the leg of a right triangle is 4 and the hypotenuse is 6. Four, 6. Excuse me. Alright, we gotta find the other leg. So CAB. 4 squared plus x squared equals 6 squared. 16 plus x squared equals 36. X squared equals 20. X equals the square root of 20. And something we should talk about too is we got our perfect squares: 1, 4, 9, 16, 25, 36, 49, so on and so forth. Alright, you guys should know that. What's the largest square factor that goes into 20? 4. square root of 4, square root of 5. All right. Remember, we want largest square factor and we want to put it first. So 4 was the largest square factor, so we put the square root of 4 first, then reduce. So it's going to be 2 radical 5, and that equals x. Alright, so that's the exact answer. Right? That's exact, and then you can plug it into a calculator, the square root of 20, and it's going to tell you it's approximately 4.5. That's rounded though. It's good to have both skills to be able to have exact and rounded. Some due to skateboarding off a ramp. We'll make this Mr. Vote. Alright, the base of the ramp is 7 feet. The length of the slant is 9. How high is the ramp? So we'll call this B. So we'll just do Pythagorean theorem, 7 squared plus B squared equals 9 squared. 49 plus B squared equals 81. 81 minus 49 is going to be 32. The square root of both sides. What's also a good skill to have is read the direction. Round the answer to the nearest tenth. That means plug it into a calculator. It didn't ask for exact answer. So what's the square root of 32? About 5.7. Alright, that's it for this video.